gentlemen, and all the other beautiful people, Inge Neven.
No, it's enough. Okay, thank you. It's enough. Thank you. In the name of VITO, partner of Love Tomorrow, a very warm welcome to all of you. Last weekend, we were in Switzerland, and it was just great again. Those big mountains, this great nature, you feel so little, so meaningless. I love to hike, I love to cycle, and stumping up that hill really feels me feel humble, but also so happy. If you look at this example, you see already what the Swiss are doing. 60% of energy in Switzerland is made of hydroelectricity. This is a nice example of how human beings are taking advantage of nature and really making a prosperous environment to live in. And this is also what excites me and what continues to excite me. And this is why I'm at VITO, and this is why I'm here this evening. We have many challenges. By 2050, we could have more plastics than fish in the sea. The fossil fuel consumption is still 80% of greenhouse gases. We have seen the highest temperatures ever in July. The viruses are changing also, and we better prepare for a new COVID crisis. The glaciers are disappearing, and in the news we see all days stories about drought, forest fires, and other crises. So one could become discouraged. However, I'm convinced that this is not something new. We've been seeing this already all our life. Human beings have been intruding nature. Nature has been fighting back, showing its superiority. But human beings have always been finding innovative solutions and to try to cope with the changes and to evolve in a humble way towards a new situation where we find a new balance with this nature. So I'm convinced that we've been finding the solutions yesterday. And if we work together and if we start now, we will be able to find the solutions again. And this is exactly what we're also doing at VITO, one of the 4 research organizations in Flanders. We start from a big understanding, an in-depth expertise of everything that's happening in nature, all the changes that are happening and how it's impacting the health of human beings. This is what determines life, la vie, vitality. And this is where we think about how we can overcome the new challenges from today and tomorrow. This is where we bring the innovation. We always do this based on technology, data, and today more and more artificial intelligence, because it only can help to accelerate our innovation. And last but not least, we also do this in an open way. We try to create ecosystems, or we join them, and we try to find partners to create better solutions together. And we also try to open as much minds as possible to embrace the change. We're a little bit like radishes, my favorite vegetables. We try and we dare to look in a very radical way sometimes, out of the box. And we try to think on holistic and systemic solutions. We always start from a very big roots, our scientific expertise. And we try also to look for other roots and other leaves to even make better vegetables and even more radish vegetables we can think about. Let me give a few examples. The first one is the carb stone. And I'm looking now at Lucas, and he's my big assistant. There he is. Woo! Give him a warm applause. This is the carb stone, and this is a very heavy stone. That's why he's carrying it and not me. And it is made really out of waste, material waste, and we also use CO2 for it to make the isolation and also the binding material. And actually, as you can see on the video,
okay.
Thank you, Lucas, thank you. Yeah, as you can see on the video, it's actually based on a physical process that's also happening in nature, where you can see that gaseous CO2 is binding with calcium-containing materials, and it's forming calcium carbonate. And that's exactly what we're doing with these stones. So we really are creating new stones, new building material out of waste with CO2. With the whole process, we use less CO2 than we capture. And if you know that 8 to 10% of the CO2 emissions is coming from concrete and cement, you know that it's really something we have to do. This is a fantastic example on how we can create a circular economy. We also look next to the physical processes to the chemical processes. And one example is here where we really try to look at how we can use biomass waste, like for example lignin, to create bioaromatics again. For example, we can use them in paints, we also can use them in isolation material and even in mattresses. So this is also a very nice example and very promising for the future, where we really can also go to a circular economy. If you're managing a car fleet, an electrical car fleet at your company, you really have to remember one name, Charge 42. This is one of the spin-offs that we are currently creating, and it's really the next generation power load balancing tool. The software is combining and integrating different parameters, like, for example, the supply and the sustainable supply of energy at that moment in time, the actual prices, the weather forecast, but also the actual demand of all the users. So by combining these different parameters, we can charge cars in the best and optimal way. And in this way, you can drive further for a less cost while we are protecting nature. A last example I want to give is about water. Water is really becoming also one of the scarce resources, as we also saw this afternoon. And we're trying to build sustainable provinces, for example, in West Flanders, where we are setting up an ecosystem because we know that we have to share the water. We're setting up an ecosystem with all the different players of the region, in which we count also the agricultures, the enterprises, public society, and the policymakers. And we're trying to capture as much water as we can and to reuse it again in function of the volume and the quality demands of each of the users. And in this way, we really can create a good ecosystem. For the future, we really want to extend this also to other resources, like, for example, energy, material, and everything you can imagine. And this is really a way on how we can go to future-proof ecosystems that are really in balance and that are really also in a sustainable way being shaped. It's just a matter of time. We already can do it, we just have to do it, and we have to accelerate all of this. But I'm sure that we are capable to do it all together. Next question. Why is VITO partnering up with Tomorrowland? It's very simple, actually. We both love tomorrow, and we share our vision on innovation. Where Tomorrowland is starting from fun and entertainment, VITO is starting from science, which is, by the way, also fun. And we meet in the middle. We both love people, we both love happy people, and we both love tomorrow. And this is also why I really think we can create magic. And that's what we've been doing today, and that we will be doing in the next editions. I'm also convinced that it's really needed, because when I look a little bit around, we see a lot of young people mainly that have given up the hope for tomorrow. Do you know a youngster that has given up to participate in society, that doesn't feel the sense anymore to do something with his life, that is just surfing every day again on others' efforts? I do. Do you know some youngsters that are even struggling with the sense of life, even although they know that all parameters are in place to be really happy? I do. And unfortunately, their number is only increasing. And I've been thinking a very long time on how to help them. But there are no easy solutions. So I've decided that the only thing that I can do is to show my energy and to make them enthusiastic again about tomorrow. Because this is really what passionates me, and this is also what I see every day again when I'm meeting my colleagues at VITO, with a mixture of very international and different skilled people, 1,200 people that are contributing every day again to a better world. Just moving little stones in the river, but with the conviction that all together we can make a difference. And this is really what makes me happy, this is what gives me energy, and that's why I'm proud to be here. But we also want you to join us, and to join us in our journey. So if you didn't have the chance to participate in an interview this afternoon in the Ferris wheel, please look at our website and apply for a job. And you will be able to join the after party. Or, if you try to do it on your own, that's also a very good idea. And you can also join the VITO for Starters program. Like the 6 entrepreneurs that we have seen pitching this afternoon. There's 6 enterprises, very small startups, that have market-ready solutions in sustainable solutions. And you can see them all over here. And actually, they've been participating in a program of VITO, where we're selecting one startup that we will still support with 25,000 euros of in-kind technology support. And I have the honor to announce the winner, together with you. And the winner is... Spannend, spannend, spannend. Ai, 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 ja. De winner is, hopelijk is het juist aangepast. Yay! The winner is Hughes! And they will receive the check now. Yeah, in the audience. Congratulations. Hughes is making portable batteries actually that they can move in cities, and so when you're stuck, you've forgotten to charge your car, you can call them, and in 30 minutes time they will come and it will charge your car again. They promised me already, because my husband is always using the car, my fuel is always gone, so they will come and help me out next week. Thank you very much and congratulations. And good luck to all the startups, because I think it's very important that we have them all and that we all try to find innovative solutions and try really to conquer the world. Congratulations. So, the impact of VITO is not only in Flanders, of course. If we look at Sustainability Challenge, they are global. So we're also looking at sustainability at the global level. And we're doing a lot of collaboration with other partners, a lot of European collaborations. We also have offices in the Middle East and in China, and we also do a lot of different innovation projects all over the world. In 2017, VITO has also been creating GSTIC, the Global Sustainable Technology and Innovation Community. And today, there are already more than 30,000 experts that have been joining this community and that are discussing about how to accelerate the different sustainability solutions that exist to reach the sustainability development goals. We've been organizing already a conference every year. It has been taking place in Brussels, in Dubai, in Brazil, and next year it will be taking place in India. Are you curious what's going to happen? So do I. So stay tuned and we'll see you there next year. When I was living in Africa for 4 years, I was really, really amazed by the impressive amount of energy and the perseverance of all the people that are living there in very difficult climate situations, looking for water, looking for food every day again. But I was also very charmed by the simple but so true happiness every evening, drinking a little local fermented beer and dancing a little bit in the sand after sunset. So this is also why I think we really also have to support and empower these communities and really try to co-create and find solutions that are also suited to their needs. And that's also why I'm very happy that the Flemish government is also supporting the GSTIC Climate Action Programme, in which we really try to bring the solutions with Flemish and international organizations towards these communities. We will show you a movie just in a second from now. So I will stop here and I will just take you 3 messages with you, a little bit like Piet Huizentruid. Huh? First of all, stay reddish. Secondly, believe in us. Only together we can make a change. And thirdly, love tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Our planet is struggling with climate change, and developing countries will be affected the most. Let's travel to 3 places and discover the impactful stories.
Back in the days, from March to June, there were heavy rains. But as I've been growing up, we have been experiencing more dry seasons. We as Tanzanians, we depend on rain-fed agriculture. If the rain is not enough, that means some of the farmers have not been producing.
Guayaquil has one of the most productive ecosystems, that is mangroves. Without the plants, there wouldn't be any life. Over the last 100 years, it has changed a lot. Almost 60% of all mangroves are completely gone.
One of the challenges we have is whomever is connected with the national grid, there are always power cuts. We've got so much failure in the hydropower plants that they always predominantly rely on diesel.
The good news is that innovative solutions exist to face the challenges in front of us. Now we need to implement and scale them. That's why the GSTIC Climate Action Programme was launched, a project call funded by the government of Flanders.
The solution is solar-powered drip irrigation systems that takes water directly to the plant. When you're using renewable energy, the farmer gets more out of the farm. More food, that means the seeds becomes more food secure.
We're going to plant mangrove. The idea is to document, monitor this restored process from zero, to generate coastal protection from this, to have the benefit of clean air, clean water, clean soil.
It's a new technology, especially in Kenya. One turbine can support up to 200 homes, and we don't have any carbon emissions.
We can place it here close to towns and villages.
The program accelerates innovation in countries most at risk, from renewable energy, sustainable water management to climate-resilient food systems. The 30 different projects that have been funded over the last 2 years are a testimony to our dedication to help move our planet forward.